Good morning. So I wanted to talk about a dream that I had about 3 days ago, but I didn't post it because I was still trying to figure out the details, and I really don't want to make a video without having all the details of what's going on, because it was a very confusing dream. And so it seems like I was in a cliff, a side of a cliff. And I remember the dirt, and the dirt was very strange. It looked a lot like some places that I seen in Arizona. But I was at a cliff. It was a cliff, and I was trying to climb it. And I remember not having any shoes on. And the dirt was reddish brown with some black in it, but it had holes. It was like a lot of holes in it. It was just strange. So I was trying to figure out how to go up the cliff, like, trying to just hold on to the dirt. And then all of a sudden, I heard this, a woman's voice, and she said, hello there, or something like that. And when I looked up, I saw her. And she was a very petite, older woman. Her hair was black, dark. It looked dark, and it was pulled back, so I couldn't see whether she had a braid or what. But she had these cute, adorable cheeks. But you could see she was a senior. And she kind of smiled, and her eyes were like this. And I'm like, okay. So I kept on. I was following where she was at. Because, okay, she's on that side. Let me see if I could go on that side. So I was trying to climb it, holding on. And there was a big, huge bush, and she told me, be careful. Or she said, oh, no, she didn't say be careful. She said, she pointed, I said, it's prickly or something like that. It's very prickly. And I remember just doing something with my hand, and the bush was not there anymore. I didn't see nothing that had any plants. So I finally climbed up, and then I didn't see her no more. And there was a pond, a really nice pond, small pond, and around it looked like benches. And there were people there, and they looked like her, right? They were seniors, and they were dark. They looked Indian like. And then I remember passing through. They were very quiet. They didn't even look at me. They were just looking out in the distance. And so I kept on walking until I saw this small type of square building, and it had no doors at all. No doors. So it was just open. So I got closer, and there were pews there, beautiful pews. I don't know what kind of wood that was, but the wood was very beautiful, like a mahogany color, and it was shiny. Then all of a sudden, kids started pouring in, and I had already sat on one of the pews on the left side, and I'm looking at all these kids coming in, and I'm like, oh no, there's not gonna be enough room for them to come in. So I found a little corner where there was like on the floor. There was no pews, so I sat there. And I remember the kids giggling, and they also looked Indian, and I remember them having white shirts on. And they had their little books. I guess they were Bibles, because they looked like a church, but I couldn't see the front of it. I just saw the kids pouring in. And some kids were like fighting over the pews, because they wanted to sit with their friend or something like that. So I was like, okay. So I remember that part. And then all of a sudden my dream went to a different place. Like I was there in front of a man, and it looked like an old man laying down. I could see his face was old. He had salt and pepper hair, but a lot of white around, right? Then I didn't see his eyes. He had no eyes, no eyes at all. But I could see movement where his eyes supposed to be. And I could see like the movement was going back and forth real fast, like the person was trying to see and they couldn't see. It's like they had been blinded or something. I have no idea. So I was thinking. And the person was white. It was not like Indian color like I saw the other people. But I remember the old lady. The old lady, I remember her because she was very petite, very skinny, but cute at the same time. I don't know how to put it, you know. She had these big, humongous cheeks, and I remember her doing like this, you know. She looked almost like, you know, those Chinese eyes like that. And I was looking at her, and she was so adorable. She was trying like to help me get off the cliff because she probably thought that I fell off the cliff. I have no idea. Some of these dreams are like I am the most weirdest positions. Like, why would I be holding on to dear life on a cliff? Or not holding on to dear life, just trying to get off that, whatever that place was. I could hear the ocean behind me. But remind me of the red rocks of Arizona, but it was red mixed with black. And I remember having some rocks like that in Arizona too. So I don't really know what this is. I don't know what this old man was. The old man was the scariest of it all because he was just desperately trying to see and he couldn't see because he had no eyes. So I was wondering what this means. So I guess the Holy Spirit will later tell me some things like, you know, I don't know. I have no idea. God bless you guys.